Total Recall is the Arnold Schwarzenegger mega blockbuster movie where he showed the world the Earth is for pussies and Mars is awesome.
It is.
It starts off by showing us that even lame shit like the news on Mars is totally badass.
To the strategic facility was repaired within hours.
Then his wife puts on a forest or some shit. And after about 10 seconds of that garbage, he can't take it anymore and tells his wife they gotta move now.
Let's do it.
Do what?
Move to Mars.
But his wife is a total downer.
It's dry, it's ugly, it's boring.
And she thinks Mars is bad too. So, once Arnold and his friend are done giving a big middle finger to OSHA, as well as their ears and lungs, he goes to this clinic where some fourth wall shattering shit goes down, and Arnold's character gets memories of the real Arnold.
People are trying to kill you left and right. You get the girl, kill the bad guys, and save the entire planet.
Implanted into his character's head,
I know, it sounds wild.
and it's our minds that are fucking blown. While they're doing that, Arnold starts flipping out because one of these dipshits blew his cover.
You blew my cover!
I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I do know I'd rather be wrong and on his side than right and on the side of these fucking nerds. They eventually realize that just pushing down on him isn't a great strategy when this lady decides to be a little less stupid than everyone else and sedates the fuck out of him 8 times. Then she slaps McLovin's great-grandson for whatever the fuck Kick-Ass 2 was supposed to be. From there, standard protocol is to throw him in a taxi while he's still sedated and send him 2 towns over so he's not their fucking problem anymore.
Hell of a day, isn't it?
That kind of shit happens to him 2 to 3 times a week, so he doesn't think anything of it. When he gets home, he gets kidnapped at gunpoint by his friend and co-worker, which also happens maybe once a week.
Are you crazy?
After killing all of them, he goes inside and his wife tries assassinating him, which also happens occasionally, but after the 3rd shot square in the nuts, he starts to think maybe something's up.
They erased your identity and implanted a new one. Sorry, Quaid. Your whole life is just a dream.
Oh, okay, that old thing again. So, he makes a break for it and heads to the subway, where security's only job is to prevent people from coming in with weapons. But nobody's ever tried it before, and they have no idea what to do when someone actually does.
Cut him off! Hold it!
Arnold goes full Kool-Aid Man. And I guess their jurisdiction doesn't extend outside the X-ray machine, so they just let him go, along with all these other guys running through with their own guns. After killing roughly 20 guys for reasons he's not entirely clear on, he chases down this moving subway train and jumps through a poorly constructed window. So the guys chasing him just start shooting at everything and execute random people like this lady who has the worst survival instincts. Oh, those little rascals. So Arnold's hiding out in a cheap hotel room, and guess who calls him? That's right, David fucking Hasselhoff.
They've got you bugged, and the bug's in your skull. Wet a towel and wrap it around your head.
I don't care who you are when the Hoff FaceTimes you and tells you to wear a wet towel around your head because there's bugs in your skull, you fucking do it. Then, after stealing this lady's briefcase, Arnold Schwarzenegger gets in a taxi and it's the same driver as earlier.
How did that get in this taxi?
The door opened, you got in.
But Arnold's not in the mood for his shit right now,
I'm not familiar with that address.
so he tears his fucking body off. When he gets where he's going, Arnold stiffs him on the bill.
The fare is 18 credits, please.
Sue me.
And he reacts the most badass way possible by flipping out and blowing the fuck up.
We hope you enjoyed the ride.
Then the movie makes you question everything you think you know about reality when someone shelled out the big bucks and he gets a cameo from Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger.
You've got a wet towel wrapped around your head.
Knight Rider told him to, so back off. Arnold starts going off script and gets a little too personal.
A few weeks ago, I met somebody, and I learned a few things, like I've been playing for the wrong team.
Luckily, that's interrupted by these guys, and we never have to find out where that was going. They make double sure none of that shit gets out by jamming the radar.
To Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
Now, Arnold's made it to Mars, and while it shocked audiences, he was finally brave enough to admit he had never felt more right. Just kidding. He can't take it for one more second, so he tears that shit off, blows the bad guys up with his head bomb, and gets the f out of there. He then checks into another hotel where this serial killer looking clerk gets his most prized possession out of their safety deposit box. And it is glorious. Arnold has a taxi waiting for him, but ditches it.
Hey, asshole, that's my fare!
Because fuck taxis. Then a random explosion and gunfight breaks out over air.
Well, what do the rebels want?
More money, more freedom, more air.
They will fight over anything on Mars, and I fucking love it. But it's not all explosions and sunshine.
I bet I can guess your birthday.
What is it?
You're a Taurus, right?
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but Taurus isn't a birthday, you goddamn idiot. Anyways, he makes it to the brothel, and not only do the Olsen twins work there, which is really awkward,
Give me a holler.
but it turns out his paper was a lie, and Melina is pretty fucking far from a good time.
You son of a bitch. You never even wondered what happened to me?
Regretting everything about this, he goes back to his hotel room and a doctor shows up
May I come in?
to try and convince him that none of this is real.
You're not here, and neither am I.
He's an Austrian champion bodybuilder turned A-list actor, and this is just a movie.
I'm quite serious.
To prove it, he brings his wife in and says there's no way the same lady that was married to Steven Seagal 2 years ago would ever have a chance with him.
You're a fine, upstanding man. You have a beautiful wife that loves you.
Fuck you, fatty. Then the wall explodes for no reason, and these random guys come in from out of nowhere and capture Arnold. While that's happening, these guys have the important task of drinking strawberry milkshakes. Just when it seems like all hope is lost, Melina finally gets her shit together and shows us a good time. I don't even think that guy was with them, but fuck him anyways. They manage to escape in a taxi, which are built differently on Mars, and if you shoot out the windshield, the brakes go too.
No brakes!
But that's okay, and they work through it. This guy makes it to the brothel and doesn't have nearly the same patience as Arnold, and when he's not shown a good time, he and Bernard Getz start wasting everyone. But holy shit, Mary-Kate does not fuck around. He immediately regrets the choices in his life that brought him here as he throws himself through the window. They arrive at the rebel base, but they don't trust the taxi driver until he shows them that it's cool cause he's half bug or some shit. Arnold then has a twins reunion with Danny DeVito, but it's interrupted by another Mars gunfight. And we get the shocking reveal that he's actually a villain. No fucking shit. He's a giant bug from another planet. Of course he's a villain.
You got me.
They take Arnold to the mastermind behind everything. No, not this old fuck. but the real Arnold.
Howdy, Quaid. It's my body you've got there, and I want it back.
They hook him up to a memory machine so they can switch Arnold's, and it works about as well as it did last time. Credit to these guys. When someone tears metal apart with their bare hands, most people get the f*** out of there. But they decide to stay and die instead. Arnold and Good Time escape, but are ambushed by that fucking taxi driver.
Benny! Benny's the name!
Oh, go fuck yourself. Arnold broke his own rule by letting you live in the first place, and he'll never make that mistake again. We then get a very questionable science lesson from Arnold.
The whole core of Mars is ice. The reactor melted and it releases the oxygen.
Before he's ambushed again and fucking slaughtered. That's how the movie ends. Just kidding, idiot. It was a hologram, and I'm not sure how they didn't hit each other, but whatever, because he walks up and blows them all away anyways. Then he sends another hologram.
You think this is the real Quaid?
Tricked you again, dipshit.
It is.
Now it's Arnold versus this older, balding, out-of-shape man in a fist fight that could really go either way. After a brutal back and forth, Arnold finally gets the upper hand and gives the greatest one-liner of all time.
See you at the party, Richter!
You had to be there. Arnold meets with the old guy one last time and considers joining him until he hears this.
I'll blow this place up and be home in time for cornflakes.
I don't care how much Kellogg's paid for that product placement. If you have cornflakes for dinner, then fuck you. Shooting him isn't even close to enough punishment for that cornflake shit.
Be home in time for cornflakes.
So Arnold sends him flying out to the surface of Mars, where the lack of atmosphere does more questionable scientific things, and I still think he got off easy. Arnold then activates this machine with his alien hand, which melts the ice and creates oxygen. While that sounds fucking stupid, it's not. The sky turns blue, but nobody gives a shit because the only thing that matters is that Mary Kate was saved.